The advent of the airship marked the realization of mankind's dreams, but also sowed the seeds of corruption. Baron, the world's most powerful military nation. Baron, a kingdom slowly changing its ways. A menacing shadow hovers over the world. Gunshots, clouds of dust, chaos. Baron only exploits its power to collect the world's crystals. Why? The omniscient crystals silently shed their light. Final Fantasy IV Advance. Hello and welcome everybody, LPGrodus here, and this is my new Let's Play, Final Fantasy IV Advance for the Gameboy Advance. Of course, this was the second game to be crossed out in the subscriber bingo I held last year. Extra. Alright, I will try this game if it works, and it does. So we're gonna start a new game, and like I said, this was actually chosen by the viewers in my subscriber bingo last year. And of course the first part is just the introduction of up to the events of this happening. You know, the text and whatnot we saw in before this. Okay, just checking there to see if the sound is muted or not on the TV, and apparently it was. So if you wonder what that loud noise was, then it was most likely from the TV. Captain! We will arrive at Baron shortly. Very well. The captain seems kinda down. After what we did, who wouldn't be? Orders are orders, but killing innocent people to get the crystals isn't right. Oh, apparently we have killed innocent people already. Off to a great start then. And of course we saw them get in here in the prologue, or introduction to the game itself. Although the Elder is not killed, he's just stricken down and pushed aside. And our armor-clad person here grabs a crystal. Of course I beat in this game at least twice, I think. The Red Wings are supposed to protect people, not harm them. That's enough! But Captain, surely you don't condone that what we've done? All of you, listen well. The raid on Mysidia was imperative. His Majesty and his council concluded that Mysidians and their broad knowledge of the crystals posed a serious threat to our kingdom. For Baron to prosper, we need the crystals. As soldiers of the Royal Air Force, we must achieve this by whatever means necessary. Captain! But yeah, I've beaten the game at least twice. The Game Advance version once and the PlayStation version once. Captain, most decided dead ahead. Prepare for battle. And I have played both the Super Nintendo version and the DS version, which was later on ported for the iOS and then again ported for the Steam. I mean PC on Steam. This battle, of course, is automatic. Ugh. Are you alright? We got more hostiles! Damnation! Yeah, you can say that twice, Cecil. Ooh, a zoo. Zoo are a very dangerous enemy later on in the game. Which is the reason why Cecil is using a blue fang item against it. Is everyone okay? Seems that way. All accounted for, sir. We've been encountering a surprising number of monsters lately. Could it be some kind of omen? Perhaps. It would make sense, you know. Captain, we're now over Baron. Very well, prepare for landing. Ah, look at that, we're almost home then. How nice. Yeah, that's clearly not Baron. I don't even remember the name of the town, but there's a town there. South of Baron, apparently. Yeah, south of Baron. Chances are I'm not gonna remember that later on. But then again, I won't be needing to remember it. Well done! So the crystals is now ours. The Mysidians put up no resistance. In fact, they were completely helpless. Is this pity I perceive? Huh! Come, Captain, His Majesty awaits. Yeah, Bacon here, he's kinda rude. As we will soon learn. Ooh, and we have a bunch of treasure there. I'm sure we'll get a hold of that treasure later on. If you'll excuse me, Captain, I must speak to His Majesty in private. Please wait here. Okay, I'll wait. But apparently we can still see him, so it's not technically private. Your Majesty, I'm afraid Cecil can no longer be trusted. He clearly questions your authority. I suspect as much. It matters not, so long as I obtain the crystals. Send him in. Yes, Your Majesty. Captain, His Majesty summons you. Very well. The Kingdom of Baron hails your return. May I have the crystal? Yes, Your Majesty. And we handed over the water crystal. So, this is the crystal. What splendor. You are dismissed, Cecil. Yeah, apparently we're not gonna walk around. We're gonna question his authority. Your Majesty. Yes. Captain, what is it? Your Majesty, forgive me, but what are your intentions? My men are confused and displeased. And you? Do you question my command? No, I only ask. Silence! Dissension only leads to treason, and that I will not tolerate. I hereby relieve you of your command of the Red Wings. Your Majesty! Now, I charge you with another duty. Slay the phantom beast that infests Mist Valley and deliver this bomb ring to the village of Mist. I think it was a package in the original translation. I could be wrong though. You leave tomorrow at first light. Your Majesty, I beg you to reconsider. Cecil done no wrong. You insolent cur! How dare you barge in here? If you are so concerned about him, you may accompany him. Now, take the ring and be gone. And we get the bomb ring out of that. Your Majesty! I'm sorry, Kain. Once we have completed the mission, the king is bound to forgive us both. We will rejoin the Red Wings in no time. Get some rest. Leave tomorrow's preparation to me. And just like that, we can now take control of Cecil, and apparently Outer Run is already set, I believe. Belmo... Well, we're gonna have to wait. Nah, this will be fine, and yes, dash is always on. Kinda like the blue, and of course we have Beastery down there. We can also quick save, in case we need to take a pause whenever. Whatever the other may say, I trust the king. His Majesty is acting very strange lately. Yeah, you're right about that. I've heard rather disturbing rumors regarding the king lately. It's best to suppress the disloyal thoughts if you wish to survive these times. What's wrong? I'm sorry to have dragged you into this. My actions are my own. I mastered the dark sword at His Majesty's orders, but it was to protect Baron, not to plunder. Surely, the king has his reasons. I envy you, Kain. I envy the path you chose. I suppose I could have attained a higher rank had I become a Dark Knight. My father, who passed away when I was still young, was a Dragoon. I felt that I could keep some sort of connection with him if I became a Dragoon as well. I didn't mean to bore you with my stories. Anyway, I don't need your concern. The only thing you should be concerned about is slaying creatures tomorrow. I don't want to be the only one doing his part. Oh, I will. I'll slay twice as many as you. That's more like it. We should get some rest. We'll rise early tomorrow. He's right about that. Misspell is northwest of Baron. With you and our Master Kain, joining forces, nothing will be able to stop you. Fun fact, Kain, the same name appears in Final Fantasy 2. So that's one of the few things that actually connects different Final Fantasy series together. I'm on duty, leave me alone. I heard you acquired Crystal Mysidia. Yeah, sure did. Oh, what was it down here? Down here we have Black Magic Research Lab, okay. Sleep! Sweet dreams, pal! Huh? Was it? You don't sleep at all? Well, heck! What did I do wrong? You didn't believe in yourself too much. We're diligently working to develop more spells for actual combat. Basic spells like Fire and Blizzard aren't powerful enough against many monsters. I seem to remember hearing about potent spells, but... yeah, but you don't know any of them. Also, Mysidia is another name that appears throughout the Final Fantasy series. And down here we have the White Magic Research Lab. Rosa became a white mage for you, Cecil, to help you in any way she could. Please don't worry her too much. The king is bringing with vigor these days. I find it somewhat unnatural. Oh, isn't that great though? I'm currently studying basic white magic. The 4 levels of cure spells are Cure, Cura, Curaga, and Curagia. Yep, and as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know, you only see those white spells, or a higher spell than Curaga, in Final Fantasy 1 and Final Fantasy 4. You're free to take the items from the storage room to help you with your mission. Press the switch on the wall to open the door. And this is how we get the first 3 treasure chests. We got 480 gil, a tent, and another. Other, of course, replenish our MP. Baron's sacred treasure rests within these walls. Access to the chamber is forbidden. Tent, of course, recovers your HP and MP on the overworld. We have to pull another all-nighter today. I'm so tired. Oh, don't tell me the boss that I was grousing. Have you seen Master Sid? He orders us to service the airships. They just up and disappeared. Well, that's kinda suck. This tower's off limits. And of course the guild is the currency of the game, which we need in order to buy stuff in stores and whatnot. Let's see, if we go up here... Yeah, I think that's where we're supposed to go, actually. So what we're gonna do... Gonna head out here and talk with these. All is well, sir. A foreboding air surrounds the castle as of late. Yeah, right about that. You leave early tomorrow. Please get some rest, sir. Nightfall is approaching, sir. Please remain inside the castle. Yep, we're not allowed to leave, and to open this door you just simply press this button here. You do that by pressing the A button, of course. Now, if you don't have automatic running selected, you hold the B button to run, by the way. Cecil. And as long as there's a portrait next to the text box, chances are it's gonna be a playable character. 9 out of 10 times it actually is a playable character. Thank goodness you're alright. I was so worried. You left on such short notice. We're fine. I wish I could say the same for the Mysidians we slaughtered. Cecil. I'll visit you later, okay? Very well. Yeah, that's Rosa. She's Cecil's girlfriend or fiancé, depending on how you look at it. And now down here we have a basement. We locked up the Mysidian mage who opposed us, sir. You can talk to them through the doors. Hello there, get down here, please. Come on, a little bit closer. Just want to chat with you. How about you, lady? Okay, now he's... You won't get away with this, you hear me? I'm sure I will. I do not expect you to spare us, but please, return the crystals to Mysidia. You idiots! Don't you know anything? The crystal is just any old jewel. What is it then? Aside from a crystal. And of course a crystal is a type of jewel. Or a type of mineral. Well, well, well! Look who's back! Rosa was worried sick about you! I should probably try something more Scottish for him. Don't you ever worry here like that again, you hear? So, how are my airship? I'll bet you and your goons wrecked them up something awful. Hey, what's the matter with you, kiddo? Well... What? The king demoted you? What about the Red Wings? They'll be a mess without you. What's come over the king? He's been acting peculiar. He ordered me to build an airship that he can use to slaughter people. Everyone's worried about His Majesty. Anyhow, be careful out there. Make short work of that mission and get back safe. Well, I have to start heading home or my daughter's gonna kill me. Yeah, that's Sid. He's a mechanic. And here we have the infirmary, I believe. Ow! My arm's broken! Captain. We just eat and laugh and try to forget about Mysidia. So much for the Red Wings' honor. I still can't believe what we did. Yeah, neither can I. Okay, this is just where a city were. Fair enough. So let's enter this tower, which is the West Tower. And what did it say? West Tower, first floor, okay. And the third floor is Cecil's room. I've changed your sheets, sir. I heard you are to depart early tomorrow morning. Good night. Yep, we are supposed to depart early tomorrow. And here we are at Cecil's chambers. Or chamber, I should say. And of course you move automatically into the bed to sleep. What happened to the king? He covets the crystals as thought he possessed, and he'll resort to any means to get them. Nevertheless, I can't defy him. How could I cross the man who raised Kain and me like his very own? The chivalrous knight whom I have adored and admired since childhood? I will not betray him. I can't. And he falls asleep. Cecil! No, never mind, he didn't fall asleep. What's going on? You has returned from Mysidia and now you must journey afar to battle the phantom beast? You're acting very strange. Nothing's wrong. Everything's fine. Cecil, look at me. And this theme is actually called Love Theme, I believe, and it's also known as Rosa's theme. In Mysidia, we killed innocent people to steal the crystal. It was horrible. I suppose this was my fate as the Dark Knight. Soon, I won't even feel remorse for my actions. You and I both know that would never happen. Still, I can't defy the king. I'm a hopeless coward. The Cecil I know would never whimper like this. The Cecil I love. You leave from Mist early tomorrow, right? Yes, but don't worry, Kain's coming too. I'll be fine, trust me. Please come back to me in one piece. Thank you, Rosa. Though as a Dark Knight, you know we can never be together. Why is that? Because she's a white mage? There's no reason to be discriminating about it. So, oh right, that's Kain. So, are you ready for some relax combat? Always. Lead the way. And we have epic music as we walk down out from the castle. And the prologue text for the game starts, or the adventures begin. Which of course I'm gonna read out aloud, so if you're hoping for no reading, then, well, sorry to disappoint, that's not my kind of a let's play. And so, the Dark Knight Cecil was stripped of his command as the captain of the Red Wings. He and the Master Dragoon Kain head towards the Dark Valley for the village of Mist. Yeah, they're moving towards Mist, alright. The advent of the airship marked the realization of Baron's dreams, but also the birth of its militarism. With its Royal Air Force Red Wings, a Baron soon reigned supreme. Now, as monsters multiply and stir unrest, Baron only exploits his power to collect the world's crystals. Why? Oh wait, this is very similar to the beginning text actually. Oh well. The crystals silently shatter light. And with that, I'm gonna end off the very first episode. So, this has been LPGrodus. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Stay froggy everyone. And I hope to see you next time. See you then.